We are back in the workshop after putting the body into primer. Now, if you haven't seen this, you can check out the previous videos, see how we did that. But now we are back with bodywork because, well, we still have quite a long way to go. We still have to fix up the hood, the trunk lid. We have to put in the trunk floor. We need to fix up both of the side doors. We still haven't done the front end of the car, if you remember. So we have our work cut out for us, but now I'm going to show you what has been going on and how far along we are, what still needs to be done. We are going into some details here, so it's taking a little bit longer perhaps than we would have hoped, but yeah, let's check it out. So over here we have the skin of the doors. This is the outer part that needs to be sanded nicely so we get rid of all the rust. Then we need to apply rust removal, rust converter, put everything into primer color and get it ready to be welded and joined with the inside. The inner part, on the inside I have already sanded it a bit, some finer work still needs to be done, and then again rust remover, rust converter, primer, all the good stuff, get it painted so it's going to be protected from underneath. We still have some welding work over here, and then we need to strip all of the surface so it's going to be nice and stripped. Then we can protect it with our own products. Same with this one. So regarding the hood, here you can see the hood reinforcement. Now if you remember, we've taken this out of the hood. On the inside I have already stripped all of the rust, all the paint, applied rust removal and rust converter multiple times, and then primer and color so it's nice and protected from inside. We still have some work on the skin from the inside. We need to remove all the rust, do all the jazz stuff that we are doing, and then join these two together, weld them and seam seal everything. Front of the car still needs to be assembled. Of course, we still have the fenders that need to be worked on. We need some welding, some straightening out because it has some dents. Okay, so as you can see, we still have quite a big chunk of work to do. Stripping out paint from the panels is going to take some time. It's tedious work. I think we talked pretty much all about this type of work when we were doing the body work on the body of the car. So the panels, again, just have to put in elbow grease, use water brush, water attachments for the drilling machine, use Mirka sanders, and just spend some time to get all the old paint and to get back to bare metal. Where there is any pitting or any signs that there were rust, we have to apply rust removal. Then we have to strip that out, apply rust converter, wait for the chemical reaction to do its job, and then we have to put on primer color and then seal it off with regular color, in this case red. So if you have any questions, leave them below. But a lot of this stuff again is in the previous videos where we did the majority of the work, so I'm not going to show you a lot of sanding because we already did all of that. So I'm just going to show you let's say pictures and videos from before and after so you can kind of see and then progress. But now it's time for me to stop talking and start working because the daylight is going out. Okay guys, so I want to talk briefly about why I'm using paint spray cans instead of mixing color. The reason being is that these bits here are not visible, are not subjected to any kind of, let's say, rough conditions. But I do want to have them painted just because if somebody takes off the trims, we're going to see red inside. Also, we want to put something over the primer. So we put on two primers, a wash primer, the Standox Haft Primer U3100, and then the two-component primer. Now this has a fair bit of protection now, so this is mainly cosmetical. Now this is not, this is a raw 3020 paint, which is similar to what is going to be on the car anyways. It's inside, nobody will notice any paint difference. What I would do if I would start the project once more is I would buy, let's say, a kilo of paint mixed for that color that the car is going to be, but the cheaper version that is, let's say, on the trucks where the pigment of the paint is slightly cheaper, but for stuff like this, you know, it's perfectly fine. We're going to use the spray cans right now. It will be sufficient anyways. I'm going to wear the mask today because yesterday when I put on primer on the bits where the reinforcement in the hood comes and on the other bit of the door skin, I didn't wear a mask, and it's a, even though it's a spray paint, it still has a pretty nasty smell, so we want to protect the lungs and might as well use it if we have it. So yeah, let's continue on with the work and one step closer to finished product.